Hey guys, Matt Bishop here. We are backstage at the TLA here in Philadelphia, PA, one of my favorite venues. And I am sitting here with one of, maybe the biggest band over in Europe right now. You guys are absolutely killing it. The new album, A Flash Flood of Color, is at number 3 now on the charts. Welcome to the United States. You guys are back on your first headlining tour. I am here with Ro and Chris from Enter Shikari. Enter Shikari.
Shikari.
My British accent sucks. I'm going to leave that to these guys. Guys, the new album is out. Talk to me about this record. You guys kind of broadened your horizons a little bit musically, I felt. Implemented some different elements into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we've listened to a huge, diverse range of music since we can remember, really. We're pretty lucky to have all sorts of scenes on our doorstep growing up, and we just kind of permeate that all into our sound. It comes out the other end in a big mess.
Put it through a blender and we see what comes out.
You guys have, this is your 3rd record out, and you guys have been sort of a political band. You guys have a very socially conscious, politically relevant message throughout all of your songs. Is that something that you guys have really done intentionally, or is that just kind of the way it all comes together?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was that intentionally. I think we feel a sense of responsibility, which has just come, I don't know, from playing in a punk rock scene. It's built on sincerity. It's built on going out and shouting your head off every night. So it has to be about something that you feel strongly about to be able to do that. Otherwise, there's no honesty to it. It loses all meaning and becomes pointless, really. So yeah, it's just kind of an easy, organic route that we just fell into, really.
Chris, who do you guys kind of look to for influences, as far as, maybe just lyrically or musically, just the whole creative shebang, who has kind of been guiding lights for you guys when you were starting out and now?
Well, as we were starting out, we were very heavily influenced by our local scene. As Ralph says, we were right on the doorstep of London, so we had lots of kind of underground bands, that's kind of that touring circle that were just coming through. So, and we could get into London and we'd see them there, and so we had a lot of hardcore punk, metal bands coming through, ska bands as well, pop punk bands, and our scene was quite competitive. So it was always about seeing what everyone else was thinking around our city and stuff like that. So from the early days it was that, and then as we started progressing and going out more in London, we kind of discovered a lot more dance music. I guess at the top of the game now in dance music, in our opinion, is Noisier. They're a duo from Holland, and their production is just second to none, and they're right at the top of the game. So we've been listening to a lot of them, especially around the time when we were producing the album.
Ro, you guys said that you have some remixes coming out of one of your singles. What can fans expect from that?
Who is it? Calvatron.
That was the Alphabet's Heaven.
Alphabet's Heaven. Yeah, there's one free one you can get on the site, and all 4 of them are of Arguing with Thermometers, and it's just come out, and it's just a big, mismatch of different remixes.
It's always nice to get other people's takes on songs and see where they can run with it.
Absolutely. You guys are on this U.S. headlining run. Is this different for you guys being over here? That might be a stupid question coming from me, but is it just a whole, unique, different experience being in another country tour, or is it just hey, another city, another venue, another show, same old, same old?
There's obviously, the differences from UK and the US, but I don't know, once you get into the touring bubble, you're just on the bus to venue, venue, it just all becomes a big blur, you don't really kind of notice too much. The weather's pretty nice.
The weather's nice.
It's not bad right now. It's going up and down, but I can't complain too much.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty cool waking up in a different city each day. You can't really complain about that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you do kind of just get yourself into a bit of a tour bubble where you come off the bus into sound check, and then you need to do some interviews. You do your go get your food, play the show, have a few drinks, and then same again tomorrow. So.
Looking ahead, you guys have this U.S. headlining tour run. Their first U.S. headlining tour run, so congrats on that, guys, if I didn't mention that already. What's next for you guys moving into the summer? We got festival season coming up. Anything cool in the works?
Yeah. Basically, we've done Warped Tour the last 2 years, so we think it's time to focus on some European festivals for us. So we've just been booking some pretty big festivals in the UK, Reading and Leeds Festival, Isle of Wight, and then we'll be doing festivals all around mainland Europe as well. And then towards the end of the year, I guess we'll be planning to come back here at some point. Just booked some shows in Russia. We want to get back to Australia, and we'd like to get into South America as well, but the constant problem of not enough months in the year for us. You know, so.
Well, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
That means that you guys are killing it, which you are. So, best of luck to both of you gentlemen. Enter Shikari, folks. The new album, A Flash Flood of Color, is out now. So go get it, and be sure to check out entershikari.com for all the latest tour info. These guys are going everywhere, as they just said, so there's no effing excuse not to get out and see them. Crank it up!